And we're live. Oh, Sharif woke up just in time.
Actually, I've been awake since 5:30. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, I've been up since, well, I went back to sleep at some point for an hour, but I woke up at 3,
Oof,
ate some cold chicken nuggets. I slept through dinner. I went to bed at 4. I passed out.
dang,
Anyway,
dude. When I talked to you last night, I was rendering my video for today, and I passed out while it was rendering. Like I was just sitting there. I'm like, 5 minutes. Okay, I'm gonna sit here.
just take a quick 5-minute nap. You know, it's dark outside. Anyway, how is everyone doing? Welcome to Mental Health Monday. Actually, you usually do the intro. Here, Hugh.
Welcome to Mental Health Mondays. How are you doing, everybody? Should we do the usual disclaimer, or do you
Yeah,
guys understand that we are not mental health professionals already? Because I think it's pretty clear. But if you guys do need immediate help, there's 988 or there's your local ER. So make sure you check in and make sure you're all right. But on that note, let's get into it.
today we were supposed to have Urban, but I had to reschedule one of the days because we were all huddled up on the air conditioning, and I just couldn't film. And then the timing just didn't work, so we're gonna film him tonight. And then I figured, short notice, let's do one more live because I won't be able to do a live for a while. The lives are gonna be coming during holidays because I start
Yeah.
work again. Woo! I'm excited. But today's Mental Health Monday, we've been hearing stories from people. They've all been really good. But we wanted to do a build-up session today.
Mm.
Keeping it happy, light, success stories. I'm going to put a link in the chat. If you want to come up, share a success story, or we could even do some Q&A. But
Absolutely.
if you got a success story this week, let me know. One of mine is my air conditioning's halfway working, but it's cold now. There's just
Yes.
there's a leak in the AC, so they just got to come back and fix it. But until that leak runs out, it's cold. But they're coming back like tomorrow, Wednesday. But that is my success. No more sitting here like, ah.
My success story. Oh, I don't know if you can see that. Right there. My Mandalorian new picture with the child. Let me see if I can zoom in. Looks like an old high school photo.
Man, I like it. Yeah, Sobex, he was without air conditioning. And he actually did some of the work for the people to speed the process up.
Oh,
He was not messing around.
dude, with the way the heat waves have been, I don't blame y'all. Honestly,
I'll
like,
tell you what, this has tested me. So,
dude,
it's been rough. And I'll be honest, hearing all the comments about like, oh, it's a heat wave, or I mean, no, it's a dry heat. He'll be fine.
no,
Thinking about my kids getting sick from the heat, I was getting pissed off in the lives, and I was not coming to them. I was very angry, but I have cold air now.
dude. That it's like a requirement, especially in some parts of the country. Like you can't exist without some kind of air conditioning system.
Sure. It's screwed with my sleep schedule. I mean, here I am waking up at 3 a.m. now.
Yeah,
Matt
that's
Hoffman
bad.
is an excellent success story.
Wow.
9 days. Whew.
Good job, dude. That's hard.
I've never done the nicotine, but I've heard the challenges. I did the caffeine. I mean, I'm drinking it right now, but I've quit caffeine. That was hard, and I've heard nicotine is way harder. So, congratulations, buddy.
Yeah, dude. When I quit smoking cigarettes, even like I quit smoking for 7 years actually before I started up again when my mom got cancer. But bro, like that was the hardest thing I've done, like beating addiction wise. So like I sympathize. I salute you. You are kicking ass. 9 days in is awesome, man.
Cool. Goondocks. Also, hello, Matt Hoff. Randy. Mike Reese. Marsha. But yeah, that is awesome. Brand new
Yeah, dude.
building a custom walk-in closet, and I'm not coming out.
Hell yeah.
Carpentry is pretty cool. What kind of details are you gonna put in that thing?
I was gonna say all you need is a small TV, maybe an old Xbox, you're good.
That's for us. But if he's building it for like a woman, like my wife was like, I need the shoe racks and the jewelry, and I want a place to sit and do the makeup and.
Oh yeah. Vanity.
Like,
I was just trying to remember what those are called.
She needs like a 500 square foot closet and like 20 square feet to sleep and live in. 6 years ago, still going strong. Goondocks.
Dude,
awesome.
good job, man.
Matt, you could do it. Here he is, Goondocks, 6 years. Sharif, how long for cigarettes?
Oh, for cigarettes.
I know you're doing the vape, but
yeah, but cigarettes, what? Well, probably the second time since 2015. Somewhere around there, 2014, 2015. So, yeah.
Proud of you, buddy.
Cigarettes are bad. Cigarettes are way bad. You have no idea. Even if you go to vaping, it's better than cigarettes. Yeah, devil's lettuce is way better.
And you know what? This is your time to shine, because a lot of times when people quit one addiction, they pick up an equally bad one.
Mm-hmm.
Use this time to find a good habit, something fun. Build models or whatever.
Yeah, dude.
I know a lot of guys that switch to sunflower seeds. That's all.
I was just about to say, beware of the oral addiction. Make sure you've got like gum around. You've got like little like suckers, like what Maddie was saying, the sunflower seeds. Like something, because you need that something to occupy your hands and your mouth sometimes.
Yeah, but you got this, buddy. Did I ever put the link in the chat?
Yeah, you did, but you can always drop it again. Doesn't hurt.
Yeah, if anybody wants to come on, share a story, but give us some questions. Let's see what you got. We're kind of letting the chat lead us. There's 8 people here, so that's 8 questions.
Dude, did you notice that the link almost kind of like, if you look at it real quick, it's like StreamYard.com/cheeseburger.
I want a cheeseburger. Cheeseburger. It does kind of look like it.
Right?
Man, a big old greasy burger.
Oh, man. Have you ever eaten a burger for breakfast first thing in the morning?
No.
Do not recommend.
No.
Save it for lunch.
Why?
So back when I was in high school, like 3 of my friends and I, we used to meet. We went to different schools, and we used to meet in the morning at like a greasy diner in Michigan to like have breakfast, catch up, shoot the shit, and then we'd go to our respective schools. And one of our friends, he was the dude who was like always eating the craziest stuff. He'd push us into like food challenges and all of that. And one day he was like, "Bro, they serve burgers 24/7 here. Let's all get a greasy burger as our first thing to eat in the morning." And dude, even at 18, bad call, bro. I wanted to sleep by like 9:30 in the morning, just like.
See, I could do a breakfast burger, but not like, cheese. Like the ones where they take a burger with bacon and egg on it. I could do that.
Yeah. No, I'm talking we ate a full half-pound greasy diner burger.
Your stomach's not ready for that.
No.
Oh, man.
That's what I learned, and that's the thing, right? Like, imagine it was difficult to get down like at 18. Imagine like your mid 30s and 40s and 50s. Like, it's gonna be way harder.
No, thank you. But I do want lunch now or dinner.
Man. Yeah.
Tomorrow is Isaiah's birthday, and he wants chicken nuggets. And usually where there's chicken nuggets, there's a burger.
Yeah.
I need to find a place that makes like good burgers.
Dude.
Joe, I'm the same. Although today I ate a donut, but I've been up since about 3. But yeah, I don't like to eat first thing.
Yeah, it's I gotta be up for a few hours before I have my like first like proper meal,
Burgers before morning movement. So Bex, how was the AC working? You got 2 now, right? You did a split system? The kids, they like the typical McDonald's, but McDonald's makes me sick, except for their breakfast. So I can't do it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. The only thing that doesn't make me sick is nuggets. And I don't want to eat nuggets.
That sucks. I'm sorry to hear that McDonald's doesn't sit well with you.
It's for the best. Nobody needs to eat McDonald's.
That's true.
I need to find a mom and pop place that, hand breads the chicken.
Ooh, yeah.
Some dude, hey buddy, how you doing?
What's going on?
Some dude, I don't know. I'll say his success story. I think just from visual evidence is his artwork is just fantastic.
Hell yeah!
He posted a goat with like alien flowers behind it. His artwork is awesome, and he doesn't like to admit it. He'll say, the typical excuses. There's better than me, or it's not that great, or it's But his stuff's. I mean, look at the goat in his avatar.
Yeah, I was staring at that actually.
Yeah, this is one of my favorite pieces of art here.
Dude, that's sick.
Oh, Mama Burger up in Flagstaff. Those are nice and greasy. Flagstaff has good burgers. Phoenix does not. Nice, Cole.
That's a good swap.
Cole's got some success stories, but he ain't gonna share them. But
Cole's a rock star, man.
Have a good day, buddy.
Have a good one, Pacino.
BK's closed in the area, huh? Never heard of them closing down. See, I knew it. That was a horrible painting, but it's not. It's awesome. This is one of the things I talk about. Everyone has a talent, and I would love to see everybody's talent. Like some dude, he paints, and that's probably just one of many talents. That's just what he shows right now. El Cap, hello. El Cap is an excellent woodworker or carpenter, whatever you want to call it.
El Cap rocks, dude.
Yeah. And I think he climbs, like he's climbed El Capitan, right? Is that what it's called?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, that
is serious business, man.
That's a scary
it's no
talent.
joke.
But that's awesome. I couldn't do it.
He climbed up, you would just see me falling all the way down.
You wouldn't see me far on the way to the mountain. I'd just be like, there it is. It's cool. It looks good. Exactly, Joe. And the ones that do admit their talent are usually the ones you don't want to hang out with.
Oh, God. An arrogant artist is the worst.
Yeah.
Absolutely the worst.
Strippers over breakfast. No. No. It is. Some dude it is. Even failures are a success.
Failures are absolutely a success.
As much
we
as
don't really,
Edison had that famous quote. You have 99 failures leading up to that one. I forgot what the quote. I hate that guy, but he's right though. Each failure is a lesson towards that one thing that finally takes off.
Absolutely, you have to celebrate your failures.
You do. It's a step. It's a learning step.
Yeah.
But
that's the thing that we don't really have like a culture about that here in the US as much. But you know who I always think about are skateboarders, right? They will try and hit that same grind over and over and over and over until they get it, even just once. Like skateboarders, yeah, they're great people to look at, to see. Like, they don't care how many times they fall, how many times they miss it. They will keep on trying to hit that same grind until they get success. And
they'll break every bone in their body and then do it.
They will. Exactly. Those guys, like I thought about it just this weekend. I was like, that's a really, really great model for like how people their mentality should be,
Yeah. Don't give up.
Dude, Dopey, by the way, welcome. Wanted to tell you about this. If you haven't checked this out as an energy drink alternative, I highly recommend it to all the monsters you drink. It's way healthier. Like zero sugar, all of this stuff. Check it out. Prime. See if you can track it down, dude.
By Sharif.
I wish I got paid for it.
Zach, do you really do watercoloring?
Oh, wow. That's hard.
And show us. I suck at watercoloring. It ends up turning brown, like everything.
Dude.
See people who are good at it. They like it nice blues and teals and pinks.
Yeah. That's actually really hard.
Randy, I cannot paracord. This is absolutely a talent. I have tried. I've followed paracord videos, even that famous one, Infinity something or whatever. Can't do it. So Bex, I'm with you. I'm with you. And Mike, now you got a talent. You're hiding it from us. This is what I say though. Everyone's got a talent, but sometimes you don't have a platform to show it. And I'd like my channel to be a platform to show off talent, and that's why when some dude like sent his art, I showed it immediately. And Josh Branson, his son, made that squirrel picture, which is behind me. I show this stuff immediately. And
Dude, I think a lot of people mistake the concept of having a talent as being something purely creative or artistic. But, like, dude, for example, to me, if you are amazing at accounting, that's a talent,
that is a talent, 100%.
right? So, like, just because you may not be like painting or drawing or whatever, you may have an amazing talent in something technical like that that just would rock my world.
It's
So,
usually numbers in that department.
mhm,
They're the guys where you're like, okay, what's 4 million times 183,263? And they're like, oh, whatever, this is
right? Exactly. So,
that.
dude,
Whew. And see, brand new American, see, yeah.
yeah, exactly.
Rocky
That,
is a gourmet chef, I believe, and that is a crazy talent.
oh yeah.
You know, watching shows like, you know, Gordon Ramsay and all those people. But I like Gordon's teacher he had, whatever his name is, Eric or Andre or something. Not Eric Andre. Those guys are good.
Yeah,
Mark H. I wish I didn't.
dude, me too.
Illuminati. That's what I'm drinking right now.
Dude, that's why I was recommending this. Look at this. 10 calories, zero sugar, like no anything. And a bunch of caffeine.
This has been a message brought to you by Sharif. You do the paracord. I remember you talking about that. And your patches themselves, all that's you.
Yeah, that's true.
That is a talent.
That's so dope.
Yeah, that's all you. This is just one of 1,000. I envy the artistic talent types. I can't draw it. I draw a squirrel and then everyone calls it a crack rat. That's where I'm at. Matt, see, that's cool. My wife is too. And we made her a space to finally start working on it again. Milton!
What up?
Really?
Nice.
That would be cool. By the way, Joe, Sharif's package should be. You might get it today.
Hell yeah.
So we'll see. I sent it. And I put a bunch of that mammoth in there.
So weird.
Put the link. Let me make sure you have wrench. There, put the link
You
down.
have wrench. You have wrench.
We support everybody around here, buddy. Dopey, no, you got talent. Look at your Anna work you've been putting out, and it's just practice. But it's
True.
looking like you've been doing it for years.
Very true.
Dopey is quickly becoming a knife modder and doing very well.
People got to give themselves more credit, man. Like, I mean, don't be a jerk, but you know, you can say you're at least decent at something. Come on, guys.
Nobody ever wants to say, I'm good at this, because we are taught to be humble, or we are also mentally wired to be like, I'm not that good. You know, you see like a Picasso and you compare yourself to this dude. So of course you're going to be like, I ain't good.
Dude, but I mean, like, realistically, most people aren't appreciated in their own time anyways.
Oh.
So, like, people thought Picasso's stuff was garbage in his period. So, like, and there's a difference between confidence and arrogance as well, you know? So, it's okay to say, like, okay, I'm good at this, but there are people who are better than me, you know? Like, that's reasonable to say.
There's always
you know?
gonna be someone better.
Right.
But it's also in the eye of the beholder. Like there's famous artists out there that I think their stuff is dumb looking. It doesn't appeal to me.
Right.
I like some dude. I'm drawn to his style. All the colors
Mm-hmm.
in the background, and then you have like an object right up front. Like that.
Yeah.
That to me, I don't know. It's simple, but it gets the point across. I love it. And he did my squirrel so perfect.
Yeah, dude.
One day he's going to be famous, and it's part of my retirement. I got some of his original artwork.
There you go.
Week 7 of no energy drinks, soda, sugar, and eating a low carb diet. You want to stay away from the carbs.
Yeah.
Actually, I keep saying it, but I need to start my keto again. We never agreed on that, doing the weight loss pot before Blade Show East.
Oh, yeah.
I'm supposed to. Everyone whisper. So, Bex, I know what some of your talents are, and I won't say them, but no, you, sir, are very deeply appreciated. And yes, I agree. I was saying that last week, I think. Monday, when you have a 3-day weekend, it shouldn't be Friday. It should be Monday that you get off. Because Friday, you're already, like, excited, Josh, yes, we are live. I'll put the link again.
Yeah.
If anyone wants to come on, share a story, ask a question. I like how my squirrel came out. That's why I put it out there. It's the best I could do, but I also enjoyed it. Okay, see, Joe, that's cool.
Dude, actually, this is some like, okay, so back when I was in design school, there are people who see things in I realized there are people who see things in 2D and can just interpret things in 2D, and then there's people who see and interpret things in 3D. They're not usually interchangeable. So like Joe's brain is wired for 3D. So like he can clearly, just based on what he was saying, can take something 2D and extrapolate it. I'm a 2D person. So like I can, like when you see me doing drawings of the knives, right? Like this guy, like I draw like this, but in my head I see the 3D. But I have to draw it like this. I have to draw it 2D. It's like a weird thing.
Would people like Joe be really good at like CAD work?
Yes.
And
yes, in theory.
This makes sense because he does the, he carves the mammoth. I kept this one for now.
Yeah.
And this is 3D freaking awesome stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It makes sense.
Yeah, like it's one of those things that like he probably would be much more of like a CAD savant,
This is the link to Matt Hoff's wife's store. Give it a check out. Make it a favorite. Ooh. Even if you don't buy anything, just give it a heart because it helps that the Etsy has their own little algorithm too. It's not nearly as intricate as YouTube, but when stores get hearts or favorites, they tend to get suggested more.
Nice.
So put it out there. Josh Worth, I am Dopey. Welcome to the Knife Modders Guild. See, Bluminati, that's cool. We got another. This isn't a knife modder. This is a knife maker.
Yeah.
Bluminati creates. Look at all these challenge, or not challenge. I forgot the word all of a sudden. But why am I not thinking of the word? Am I having a stroke? Where can I balance?
What up, dude?
PNW, there's another guy. Oh, these awesome pens. Look at that. I keep them all up here.
I love his thumbnail,
Talents,
man.
that's the word. Talents. How could I not think of the word talent? But yes, all these people with their talents. Man. It's never too late. Pack your crap, get moving. Get moving. Just kidding, it's hard to move sometimes. Acknowledging your own talent, but respecting the fact that others can and will be better than you.
Yep.
It's true.
That's what it's all about.
Those go-getters. But I find the ones that do it for fun put more passion into it. The ones that are just cranking out things just to get them out there, they don't have the passion.
You can't be invested in it.
Yeah. Work Knife, you worked hard on yours with the cool scales and the geometric designs in there. And PNW carving these by hand, and Illuminati making knives out of horseshoes. Joe pianoing. We got a lot of talent. Some dude. I wish I got that painting. But yeah, I hope the post office who stole it, they're enjoying it. Terry! Worked a whopping 3 hours. Better than 0. See, that's cool, Mark. You're a fast learner.
Nice.
You just get it done.
That's actually an incredibly valuable skill.
Yes.
Incredibly valuable skill.
They could put you on anything and you'll master it.
Mm-hmm.
You don't need education because you pretty much just bring it yourself.
That's actually one of the things that they talked about that is incredibly important for designers. That, like, you have to learn something you've never dealt with before in an incredibly short amount of time, and then almost forget it and move on to the next thing, you know?
Nemo, the jokester, has quite the sense of humor and the creativity in his shorts, for example.
Mm-hmm.
He did like the whole row of knives once that stretched all the way down his driveway. He took that sticker and put it on a podium. Nemo is very creative. We are very lucky to have someone like him.
Hell yeah.
Let's see, that's okay. I do the same thing. I googled how to draw a squirrel, and then ended up not drawing a squirrel.
Some dude, that's actually really difficult. Like, sometimes that's the creative process, is that, like, you stare at a blank page and then you just start exploring. You know? You don't have to see it before you put the pen to the page.
And you know what? A lot of the famous paintings right now is like a bowl of fruit on a desk. They try to get it as realistic as possible. A lot of artists, they probably can't draw without seeing something either.
Yep.
And then you have other artists, like the guy who carved Michelangelo. He sees like a block of marble, but he sees the insides.
He saw the form.
What isn't his art.
That's like Joe Isabella and PNW.
Joe, I think, has a very technical mind.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. You could probably do some CAD work. That's pretty cool. At PNW, you're always going to see someone doing better, no matter what.
Yeah.
No matter what category you ever work in, there's always going to be someone better. But if it pushes you to keep getting better and better, I mean, your stuff's already good, though. I really like it. I mean, I like the swirly pen.
Yeah, dude. It's funny because back when I was in school, I used to do like what I do with the knife community, right? Where they're like,
What's the point?
uh, I would share ideas, perspectives, give advice to people, and their designs. And my professors used to yell at me for that. They're like, "Why are you helping this person?" And I was like, "Well, why wouldn't I?" And they would tell me, "Well, because you're helping your competition." And my response to them was, "Well, if that guy does something better than me, we now have a relationship and I can learn from him."
That's true.
Right? And that's going to grow me. So, like, by holding back, like sharing with other people, or like by bringing up other people with you, it's the opportunity for you to constantly get better, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So, don't be afraid of anybody who's better than you. They're your new best friend.
It's very true.
And,
Very true. And what's the point? I don't think so, buddy. I know you got talents. I don't know you as well as I know some of these other guys yet, but I'm watching your videos. You're pretty creative too. Don't apologize, Dopey. We know you're working.
yeah, dude, get that bread.
Yeah. For as long as you can, because pretty soon you'll be in a kitty cat resort. Yeah, see? See? And I didn't know you had a construction company.
Yeah.
You have a very technical mind. I knew it. Garen, how you doing, buddy? I haven't seen you in a while. How's it going?
Oh.
This is true, Tom. You'd end up looking like that. You wouldn't end up looking like a French girl if I drew you. See, and knife reviews is also a talent. You gotta keep a person's attention throughout the video, discuss key points, and there's also a moral obligation that some people take or don't. You either want to tell the truth if a knife sucks, you want to tell it, and then sometimes you're given a knife to review, and you don't want to say anything bad, and then some people end up not. So the talent, I think, is honesty in this case. I faced a lot of backlash with my Mohawk video, but my foot's firmly planted on the ground on that. I will sit in the flames for that video. That man deserved far worse than what I said. But it's a very tiptoey area doing reviews.
Oh yeah. That is true. That is super true.
And Terry, that's an excellent point right there.
Uh-huh.
That's why I started hanging out with Sharif. I'm not his friend. I'm just using him for knife design advice. Kidding. Drinkwater, hello. Congratulations. That is a cute baby.
Oh yeah, congratulations.
You don't become a master hanging out with the apprentice. I like that.
Yep.
I'm going to pin that comment. I like that.
Yeah.
Zach, I see you down there. Let me catch up real quick. Gort. If it sucks, it sucks. It does. It does. Some dude, yep.
Yeah, I agree with that. Everything needs that, honestly.
Goondocks, yes. See, I don't like to troll people. I have issues with certain people in the community, I'll be honest. But I try my best not to troll them or be anything less than cheery and happy So my talent there is being polite. It's none of you guys. Dr. Drew Dude, hello. And I'm caught up.
What's up?
Yeah. What's going on, dude?
What's going on? I'm typing
What's
a
your
comment
success
to Luke.
story?
Say what now?
What's your success story?
I successfully had an 8-year-old's birthday party yesterday without walking into traffic. So that's
That's actually a win.
That is.
a bunch of screaming 8-year-olds.
You know what? Isaiah is he's got me worried in that department. You know how you see in the news like a kid was wandering down the street? Isaiah I'll find him in the backyard just chilling. And I even bought these locks to go on the door where he can't reach, but sometimes people let the dog out and forget to lock it. And I'll be like, Isaiah, watch your show. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. And I come back 2 minutes later, he's not there, and I look out back and there he is. So I have a thing on the doorknob, but I'm worried that he's gonna figure it out and then
Figure it out. Oh yeah.
find him
Dude.
out front.
That is that's my oldest nephew.
Addicted to blades.
I was babysitting him one time for my sister, and all of a sudden I'm like, "What the hell is DJ?" And he's just outside walking up and down the street, just wandering around, enjoying my neighborhood.
That's one of my fears.
Dude.
Just
Those
hanging out, just hanging out.
Barefoot.
I got a story about this that'll unfortunately add to your fear. When I was a kid, again, around 7, 8 years old, my parents used to work at Henry Ford Hospital, which is in downtown Detroit. And this is the 90s. So if you went outside of the Henry Ford Hospital campus, it was the hood and the ghetto. And yeah, I was one of those kids who liked to go and wander. One day I walked away from my babysitter and I was literally a block away from campus. And literally some city construction workers saw me and were like, "Hey kid, come over here. You're not in a good area." And I just walked up to them and was like, "Hey guys, what's going on? Tell me about your construction equipment."
You know, another guy who has some awesome talents is this Addicted to Blades right here. I've been watching him I started on Instagram, watching him slice bottles.
Yeah.
And he's moving up from swords and one bottle to slicing through 10 and 12. Now he's using different, tools. I don't want to say weapons, but it's tools.
Yeah.
He's testing the axes and shovels, and he's just getting better and better every time. And there was a video.
Slicing bottles isn't easy, even with something sharp. You have to actually somewhat understand edge geometry and stuff like that to be able to cut through a bottle, even with a sharp sword.
Yeah, and he's got it down. And I think one of the last videos I saw, he was working on, I think he's trying to break 12 bottles, is it? In one swipe?
Cow.
Dang.
Nice.
And he's almost got it, I think. Yeah, and he also doesn't just, do the bottles, but he sets up posts behind him and stuff, so he swings around I can't do that. I think it's awesome. Every day I have to watch his Instagram. I watch it every day. He is one of my go-to guys. I don't know if he knows it or not, but he is every day. My biggest fear in life right now is something will happen to me while it's just me and the kids, and they will be stuck all alone. I mean, that's a fear, I think, for anyone.
Yeah.
But that's why you have to have safeguards in place.
Well, and not trying to trying to bring the vibes down, but I got a pretty messed up story about something like that. So the place we lived before we moved into this house, we lived in like it was an apartment complex, but our little area was more like a cul-de-sac. So it was a building, and then our building sat across the back. And the people that lived just outside our front door on the corner, bless you,
Thank you.
they were, I mean, they're about our age. They had a little boy. They were always coming and going. We were always coming and going. Like, it's just your neighbors. Like, you don't really know them, but, we see them. And then, I don't know. Like, I remember talking to Alyssa, my wife, and I'm like, I haven't seen them for a while. And she's like, yeah, I haven't either. But our apartment complex, people moved and left, and you know what I mean? Like, all the time. And so one day I'm walking by, and I get this whiff. And from knowing what I know, it was decomp.
Ooh.
And so call 911, get people over there. So I guess something had happened with their stove, and it filled their whole house with carbon monoxide, and it had killed the mom, the dad, and the little boy in their sleep. And no one had checked on them for over a month. None of their family had checked on them, and they the worst part is the lady's mom came to our apartment complex with the news and was telling us what terrible neighbors we were for not finding them sooner.
Really?
And I was like, but that's your daughter. Why weren't you looking for them after a month?
Exactly.
I at least talk to my mom once a week. Like, if my mom didn't hear from me for a month, there'd be National Guard outside my house.
Right?
I tell my mom almost every day.
That's the thing, man. I used to get into arguments with my folks about that. I'm like, if you guys don't wait for me to call, if you guys have an inclination or you guys are concerned or you just miss somebody, reach out. It's not a power play thing with loved ones, man. Like,
oh no, not at all. Definitely.
So if you're a parent and you haven't talked to your child in a month, man, that's on you.
Yeah, exactly. And it turned into this huge. She made it this huge thing about the neighbors not checking in on them, but that's not my family. Like, I got two boys and a family of my own. I was the one that found them in the first place, and like God, and it's just that smell alone was there for months as a reminder that the fear of, just like what we were talking about, the fear of something happening that Terry said. Nobody coming to check on you for so long, and it's just that's awful. It's awful.
Today is all about good vibes and success stories. So based off of your story you just told, what advice could you give Terry to make him feel better so that situation does not happen to him?
Just have a group of, even if it's not, obviously you can't always rely on family. I know that firsthand. But just keep a good constant communication with friends, with family, with neighbors. Where we are now, my neighbors next door I went to high school with, and so if they go out of town, they're like, hey, they have older kids. They're like, hey, Jonah's gonna be home by himself. Could you keep an eye out? Because they do traveling sports. So could you keep an eye out? And like, if time goes by where I don't see them for a while, like me and Alyssa both are like, I haven't seen them in a while. So just keep keep lifelines out there. Is I guess the best. Don't isolate yourself off. I know it can be hard. Look, I'm a stay-at-home dad, and I do homeschooling for my youngest one. I'm very isolated from the world outside of you guys on YouTube.
Yeah, dude. I definitely take away is have like a good support system, good people in your life. Like, that's a win unto itself, realistically speaking.
Yeah.
100%.
You'll get it, buddy. 10 2-liters.
10 2-liter bottles. Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah,
no.
Dude, by the way, Maddie, hold up that patch you just had, the ice cream donut one. Dude, Zach, where can I get more of these? I need one of those.
I have quite a few extras, so we just send me your address and I'll get you hooked up.
Hell yeah, dude. That is like one of the dopest patches. Speaking of talents and like sick stuff, that's one of the dopest fucking patches I've ever seen.
I was talking to my brother. So my brother is one of those gentlemen that's so frustrating because everything he tries to do, he's so good at. And it's just, you know what I mean? Like the kid's never like failed at anything he's ever tried. Like it's very frustrating. He, like you said earlier, he was a skateboarder. He played soccer, played for a traveling team. They won championships, whatever. Quit that, became a skateboarder. Ended up working for a local skateboarding team or a skateboard shop. That got sold. They flew him to California to start working for them there. I mean, just, like the kid's just, it's been success, but he gets bored.
Oh, yeah.
So he left California, came back home, and now he's a woodworker. He just did in New York City, he did a piece or a bunch of pieces for the Yoko Ono exhibit in New York City.
Dope.
And like he built like 50 coffins, but they were planters with trees growing out of them for this big exhibit. And
Ooh.
It's just, yeah, it's insane.
That's sick, dude.
Yeah. And so yesterday we had my son's birthday party here, and he was looking at my patch wall. And he didn't realize that, like, the CDC ones, that I had drawn so many of them. He goes, when the hell did you learn how to draw? Because honestly, like, I've not been drawing but for, like, 5 or 6 years.
That's incredible, actually. Dang.
And it all started from doing wallpapers for my phone because I couldn't find a background I liked. So
nice.
it was like plug and playing stuff to create a phone background that I dug. So,
dude, that's a win.
Randy, that's crazy.
Dude, speaking of, by the way, that's also like how people can discover their own talents, believe it or not. If you see stuff that you don't feel is like what you want in the world, going down the pathway to make it or to like try and change it, create it, that's a great way of discovering your own talents.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, it's even, like seeing like Luke will send me this patch and he'll be like, oh my God, dude, this design is so good. And I'm like, yeah, but like, if it had this and this, it would be like even better. And then like we could add donut stuff to it and everything. And it's just like, that's how so many designs come to fruition as like, just do it. just do your own thing.
Yeah.
I just sent my better than Bob Ross. Oh yeah. Luke messaged me all his Bob Ross paintings.
So I'm going to do a little giveaway today. Today's giveaway is brought to you by Joe Isabella. I haven't decided the full context of it, but a lot of people like worry coins and stones.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And Joe has carved some out of mammoth. This is mammoth.
Oh,
ivory.
My.
So I might either do this little guy.
Dude, mammoth ivory and mammoth like mammoth bone and stuff is not easy to work with.
Yeah.
It sucks.
I think I might stick with the coins though today.
Yeah.
But
I think
Luke's are on their way to him. But Joe carves these. So these are hand carved by Joe.
Hand carved, very nice.
Mammoth ivory. They're very, very cool.
I think honestly, it's funny because I think we have 2 left on our site. So early on in my CDC employment, I guess you call it employment. So we did these, and it's a Worry Stone, and it's Sprinkle Kydex, and then it's micarta on the back.
Dibs.
And so I handmade all like 100 of these. I think I made 50 for Luke's Topo group and 50 for CDC. And all I have is like a belt grinder. I don't have like anything else. So literally, like I cut them all out by hand, shaped them, glued them up, drilled the holes for the lanyard beads, and
I think that
it was a labor of love. And then these are the ones I did for Luke's Topo group. So it's Topo Kydex. And then it's black, and then it's black paper micarta, and then it's got I did brass and copper, like the little through holes, the little copper tubing.
Cool. Yeah,
but I think today I'll do this one. Next week, Joe provided a pouch. I didn't forget, Joe. I had it. And pouch. He has a knife. I think this will be next week's.
Very nice.
Although,
next
week won't be live. Next week won't be live.
Yeah, Joe, it's awful. I think I still have like black lung from all the crap I inhaled. Because paper micarta is very brittle, and it's it's just paper. It's literally paper, and so like sanding that, it just gets everywhere.
Well, how do you think he would feel if he messed this up? This is 10,000 years old at least.
Yeah.
I mean,
or like guys that like I have a buddy that makes Worry Stones, and he'll do like Ultim, and he'll do Mammoth Tusk and all that, and it's the most nerve-wracking work he does, because if he slips up on the belt grinder, you snap Ultim in half.
Dude.
No
way.
Is that Luke in the chat or Drew?
I think it's Luke. There's no way Drew's up this early.
I thought he was joking about the Bob Ross stuff, but he actually is like.
No, I would say no. I just put it up to shit. I just put it up.
Luke from the CDC actually is a painter.
Yeah,
I thought he was joking.
Dang.
So early on in my painting career, so I saw this at an art show, and so I went home, bought me a canvas, and I painted it myself. So
nice.
That's something I could never do.
Yeah.
Dude, I was trained to do some stuff like this. I don't have the patience for it. I don't have the patience, and my brain doesn't work like linear enough to do like each like layer of the creation. I love digital because I can go in any order that I want.
Right. Yeah, you just basically make it fit.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why when I turn out so many donut patches I do, because most of the ones we do are the base layer. Yeah, Joe, it smells awful. It's the worst. It honestly is the worst.
Well, here,
that's crazy.
Real quick, we're gonna play for these. It's 2 Worry Stones in a little container.
Very nice.
This one's curved, so it feels very nice.
The fact he got that so thin and it didn't break is wild to me.
Kept the curve, and then this one,
like it's wild to me.
A thick boy. It's kind of a wedge, but man, like I know Worry Stones aren't for everybody.
Yeah,
but some people, like me included, you need something to fiddle with, and I'm one of those guys.
That's what's attracted me to knives so much. Most of my knives are literally just fidget toys. Just fidget toys. I mean,
same here. But,
I know I scare the kids at Kroger and stuff when I pick up my orders, because I just sit there and I'm just like flipping my knife and they come up to your window like, everything in the back? Yeah.
Joe Isabella is the man. So I'm not going to do a StreamYard giveaway tool. Let's do a good old fashioned numbers game.
There you go.
And you know what? I'm going to do it Stella's way. We're not going to do without going over. We're gonna do closest to the number.
Just closest.
Because it does suck when you're like, oh, it's one over.
It's like 266 and the number's 265.
Yeah.
And the next person's like 230. It's like
exactly. You're like, I was way closer. So we're gonna do it that way. But I would love to get more of Joe's work in the people's hands.
Oh, yeah.
Sharif has a lot coming his way so that he could do giveaways on Mental Health Mondays.
Sweet.
And
Jinx.
Yeah, like PNW, man. Like, I love all his work. I use these pens every day now. Just because I know how awful it is to try to hand carve this stuff, and he does such awesome work.
Nice.
The little donut pens he did are absolutely
amazing.
But yeah, because this is a walking stick that I actually carved out of the tree limb that we cut down when we first moved into this house. We cut this tree down because it was mostly dead, and so I took a limb and made a walking stick out of it for me. So
you just casually showing a hidden talent.
Yeah, just casually, just
Also, before I do the giveaway, everyone share this. Big Red.
Oh man, it's going so slow, and I just want him to like spike one day.
He's moved though.
Has he moved?
When I started it, he was at 8.91. Now he's at 8.94, I think.
4, man. It's just
so it's going.
Yeah, it's just.
I just got mad.
There.
I got mad last week when I realized, some people are like well above 10K, and he's not. People are actually catching up to him. That's criminal.
And look, I know, I'm biased, but like I get upset when I see people that are like over like 12 or 1300 and like we're stuck at like the 700-800 level right now. And it's just like, I'm like, man, we try to pump out videos every day.
Oh, I get it. Cause I've been stuck. I'll be 10K by like 3042. The JB's closed. We can get him.
Just in time for the boys to take over your channel.
You're not immune on Mental Health Mondays either.
Look, that's the best mental health practice you can have. Just take a nap, man.
For some of you guys, this is your first time here. It's not always, sometimes the topics are pretty dark and deep and not necessarily jokey. So today we're having fun. Success stories and
yeah. I tried to bring it down and Maddie wouldn't let me. So
let's see.
What up, Roman? By the way, Maddie, Roman just celebrated his birthday. So happy birthday, Roman!
Happy birthday,
happy birthday,
Roman.
P&W's onto something in the chat. Just add the word Fortnite.
Fantastic CAD work. He actually did the CAD work for my Phoenix and for a lot of Sharif's knives.
Really?
Yes,
nice.
Oh yeah,
excellent at it.
That is
very
one
talented.
talent I wish I had. I wish I had the talent for CAD work because you can do so much cool stuff.
By the way, just to show you guys the statistics from my watch right there, look at the very bottom one. Last 7-day average for sleep.
Oh,
that sounds about normal on this end too. I 100% with you.
Joe, I agree. When Sharif came up this morning, I was like, instead of a heavy topic today, let's have fun. Success stories. We ended up talking about talents, which I think is awesome.
Yeah.
I think
which is an everyday successful story. I mean, if you have a good talent,
yeah, especially we had to work on that talent every day. I put the winning number in the private chat. Don't say it out loud. So there's the, you know what? I don't know how much it costs to like ship internationally, but I'll go for it.
For that, it shouldn't be too bad.
There's no knife in there.
Yeah.
No knife. You definitely
I'm gonna put some stickers.
Definitely want to spring for the fragile insurance.
I'm gonna put some stickers, one of mine in there. I'm gonna put some CDC patches in there.
We need to
closest without going over, right? Is that the rule?
No, we're doing closest to it in general.
If you're like one over and you're the closest to it, you're gonna get it.
Okay.
Because it is annoying, like he said, when like the number's 255, but you guess 256, but the guy that's under it guessed like 232, and they're the one that gets it. I think Stella's on to something. Knife Nut, hello. But we're playing for these worry stones and a few stickers and patches.
Yeah, exactly. What's the point? He said, "Look at all these lurkers commenting all of a sudden."
These are hand carved by Joe Isabella. Like, Knife Nut, you just got here. So these are hand carved by Joe. These are mammoth ivory. They're at least 10,000 years old.
So crazy. That thin one blows my mind every time you show it.
And he kept the curve. Without snapping it.
Yeah.
The curve feels so good in the hand, though. But this is... I love, like, handmade stuff from the community. And then being able to get, like, share it.
Yeah.
Knife Nut, thank you.
That's why as soon as I saw, as soon as we started, getting familiar with everybody and, knowing P&W and stuff and like getting some of his pins in hand, it makes it so much like, I enjoy using these pins because I know that these pins were made with a lot of love and sweat.
Speaking of pins, I'm going to throw a pen in it.
There you go.
I know.
Ooh, that's a cool one. Is that a lightning bolt on top of it?
So if you played for someone, you can take it back if you want the pen.
I like that one.
I'm putting this lightning bolt pen in.
Yeah, that's very Harry Potter-esque.
It feels very comfortable.
Yeah, I have one of his zebra wood ones, and I love the shape because it fits so like your hand fits on there so perfectly.
P&W is fantastic. So this is a handmade giveaway, and I'm going to put some CDC patches designed by this dude, handmade, into this package.
Well, depending on what the patch is, it might have been Luke that drew it. So I mean,
either way, it's you guys.
If it looks like a 3-year-old drew it, it's Luke's.
And Roman, I'm almost done with the next two that I'm going to send you.
Man, so that bottom one is slick looking.
The bottom one has been a work in progress for months.
Wow,
refining this one.
Yeah, that one is
At
amazing.
least you were awake,
but surely.
You saved your neighbor's car. If you win Drinkwater, how do I give it to the Loch Ness Monster? If you win Drinkwater, you gotta pay for my round trip ticket to Scotland and my excursion to Loch Ness, and whatever time.
Maddie's out there with a fishing pole with the pin on the end of it, just trying to get it out.
How about to change the winning number?
What up, CPM?
Paid to Scotland just so I could deliver this to the Loch Ness Monster. Do it, Joe.
Joe said, "I want to play for the patch."
If you win, I'll send you the patch, and you can DSKFS your work and the pen. We're playing for a pen. CPM, hello.
The lightning bolt on that pen is so perfect. Like I
couldn't decide what to give away. The lightning bolt just stuck out.
That. It's such a perfect lightning bolt.
He did. I don't want to give any of them away. I love them all, but I want to share his work. And I'm not gonna share like, the ones I like the least. I gotta give out the good stuff.
Yeah, give out the good stuff.
Although,
exactly.
I like them all. I'm keeping the swirly pen though. This is mine. I
like Ooh, that's cool.
Yeah,
that one's cool looking.
So this is for handmade goods. A couple CDC patches. I need to find them. I'll be honest. Isaiah got into the box of patches and was walking around with them. Oh, I think they're right here, actually. Let's see.
I got your message, Sharif. I'll get you some goodies.
Sweet. Thank you so much, man.
Yep.
Very appreciated.
I'll find some cool patches in here. Ooh, look at this dude.
Yeah.
That was my before I did my Crummy mascot for the CDC. That was my idea for like a mascot. It's just a frosting monster. that was one of Luke's ideas, and well, actually, it wasn't one of Luke's ideas. I did that for Luke, knowing that he's such a big Dragon Ball Z fan, and he lost his ever-loving mind over it and pushed it through to get made faster.
Hello, Lefty.
Dude, yeah, Lefty. I have been post Blade Show like for a month plus. I was fucked up.
Dude, that trade show sludge. People don't understand that trade show sludge is like a real thing.
It is.
You can't have that many people in a building for that many days and not expect to get sick.
Tree fitty.
Dude.
Tree fitty.
Marcos, what up, dude?
What's up, Marcos? Man, Marcos won me a knife the other night.
Dang.
That was cool of him.
Oh, yeah, I'm pumped. I'm pumped for that guy.
But I
gotta get some more extra patches I can send to Marcos.
This one's pretty cool. It's like a tack.
Oh yeah, it's a little larger of a Ranger Eye. An XL Ranger Eye.
And also there's a lot of stickers.
Dude.
A lot of stickers in here too.
That reminds me, I need to do a giveaway on my channel.
The Hanson donut skull.
Joe, you should enter, Joe. And if you win, I'll send the you can DSK as this to somebody else.
I've been keeping track of the numbers, and there has been one person I've seen that's gotten real close. The closest so far.
Don't be like that, Sharif.
I'm just saying, has everybody put in their official number? One entry only.
I'm gonna say numbers have definitely slowed down. I've not seen a number for a minute.
300 to 400. And it's international friendly. It's just a pen and some handmade mammoth ivory.
Oh, Marcos, you better guess. You stop it.
I'm waiting for Joe to guess.
I did. I want to make this patch for Joe now. The zombie Wilford Brimley eating a donut.
I mean, if nobody else is going to guess, I'm going to guess, and I know the number.
I want to do our Maddie patch. I want to do our squirrel guarding his donut.
Dude, hell yeah.
Squirrel guarding the donut. I like it. All right, let's give it like another, I don't know. There's a delay between StreamYard and there, so I'll say 15 seconds, which by the time it gets to them will be like 5 seconds.
It's weird because the delay is significant sometimes and then not others. And I just don't get the rhyme or reason to it.
Let me get this day up. Dan B, hello. Darth BMX, hello. And Fitbit, hello.
Fitbit.
That's cool. The Lefty stuff. Yeah. How you doing?
Yeah,
Lefty?
dude. It's awesome to see Lefty in the chat, man.
Yeah.
I know. Lefty never comes and watches our chat. He doesn't like sprinkles though, so that's understandable.
Well, that's KC. He doesn't like sprinkles.
Who doesn't like sprinkles?
That's what I'm saying.
You know, terrorists. That's it.
All right, I put the stop. The number is 373.
And Mr. Cole, broke ass knives, gets 372.
Ooh, man, super close.
But nobody guessed 373.
What about 374?
No, nobody guessed 374.
Is it
Cole
is
was the closest?
Is it Cole? Cole won?
Good, nice.
Yeah,
guess.
dude. The next closest, I think, was 379.
So it looks like it's Cole. Joe Isabella, I'll tell you what. Because you have graciously given to us, I have these three. Which one would you like, Joe? I'll send it to you. And I'll put in some patches.
Ooh.
I think that's fair because Joe has given these and the future. So, Joe, do you want this cool sword looking one? Looks like
Ooh.
Middle Eastern. I forget what they're called.
Oh, like
scimitar.
Scimitar, yeah.
This one's got a cool design.
That almost, yeah. I don't even know what to call that. That's a cool little.
That almost looks like a Kopesh.
And then this one's like a dagger. That one's cool.
That one's cool.
They're all cool.
Dang.
And I'll give you some patches. Let me know, Joe. The wood on the dagger is lace wood. The wood on the scimitar is Tennessee red cedar. And the other one is lace wood. But you let me know. I'll send it to you, Joe, because you have been very kind.
He wants the second one, the Kopesh looking one.
This guy?
No, that's the scimitar. The next one. The one in between that one and the dagger.
It's kind of like a lightning bolt, but not really. Yeah,
it's
okay.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it this one, Joe?
The lacewood.
That PNW needs to get his stuff in everybody's hand.
Oh, most definitely.
But Joe, he deserves it. He's given to the channel for Mental Health Mondays. And
Joe is definitely one of the highest caliber of gentlemen.
That is true.
And I can't wait to see what else. Like, look what he did for. He sent me this too. I still keep it in the box, but a domino made out of mammoth ivory.
That's awesome.
That's crazy.
Yeah, this thing's. I take it out every now and again, but I mean,
I would say, that's wild.
Joe just does awesome stuff, and he did say this one. So, Joe, I'll send it to you, buddy. Joe's been very kind. Congratulations, Cole. And, there'll be more giveaways. Joe also donated this pouch with the Civivi knife. This will be on a giveaway.
That's a nice little Civivi, too.
But also, I didn't show this the first time, but you do get a piece of Joe's handiwork on there, on the zipper pull.
Hey, look at that.
I think this is also mammoth.
Dr. Drew. So where does Joe keep all the mammoths he harvests?
Yeah. Seriously.
But Joe does fantastic work. One of his talents. Everyone's got a talent. And I hope everyone starts to share it more. We need to. This community has a lot to give.
It really does. I mean, and people, are often scared to share their homemade talents, but that's the stuff I like the most.
Exactly.
I 100% agree. And everyone has just awesome skills. You could definitely use my channel as a box to share if you want.
Oh, definitely.
I think Sharif, he's an open channel as well. But I love when people come together.
Oh yeah,
absolutely.
Everyone has so much to give.
They really do, and especially in such a great community. Like okay, so Joe's really good at Mammoth. So if someone decides they're going to make hand forged knives, Joe could do scales for it. And so now Joe goes from just a hobby to his own business if he wanted to. I mean, it's.
I need to talk to Bluminati and Joe then, because that sounds amazing.
Yeah, dude.
Look at Sharif is on the brink of shutting down.
Yeah.
No, I'm still here. I'm definitely still here.
That's what's up, Dopey. I'm excited. That'll be my first forest tank. Oh, that's a look. Maddie's gonna be mad. That's another skill that I have. So my mom, being a single mom, taught me how to sew, and so I have probably about 10 or 15 hanks that I've actually made myself by hand. So
that's cool. We support Forrest 100%, but Forrest.
Oh yeah, Forrest
maker. So I mean, and issuing stitches are friends.
Yeah, I have so many,
later, but that's okay.
Yeah, like these are all from different makers. Like they're all from just different.
Don't show that riffraff. I was actually joking. Everything I just said. It's Forrest or nothing. Get out of here.
It's Forrest Hanks or no Hanks.
See, Joe, you could. If Bluminati's here, he can make some knives. Slap some. Like I have always wanted just an awesome knife with mammoth bone ivory in it somewhere.
Oh yeah. I know my
dollar signs in front of it, and that's why I do not have a knife with mammoth bone ivory in
it. My friend Chris Early, that I've had on my Moderator Monday a few times. He's getting ready to do his first folder, but he makes all his knives by hand. He makes all his fixed blades by hand. And so I know he would do up a mammoth tusk knife for somebody.
I think I saw a post that there's only 4 left, so it's about to end.
For the raccoon?
Yeah.
They're sold out.
Oh, it's ended.
Yep. It is sold out. I think that was last night.
But if any of you guys have a talent you would like to share, absolutely, I will 100% share it on my channel for you.
Oh yeah, I mean,
I think
with all the different Discords that we're in, I mean, share away, like
Joe, don't show me this, Joe, because now I want it. Look at that.
What is that?
Mammoth raffia?
Ooh.
Joe, I want that. Stop it.
Just stop it, Joe.
Look at that. I mean,
dude, Joe, that would be cool. If you made me a bunch of beads, I could tie up some cool lanyards, and
that was your
we could sell those. We could sell those at Joe. For Joe. Yeah. Oh, yeah, there you go, Luke. Sold out in 4 days. 4 days to sell out.
Joe, even you and P&W could team up. Put some mammoth bone somewhere in here, like mammoth bone rings in the wood. That would be freaking awesome.
You could cut out some. You could cut out. You could cut out some inlays in the wood and have some mammoth bone inlays put in there.
Or even the top right here.
The topper, yeah. You could do all kinds of cool stuff.
You could team up with a lot of people, Joe. If I'm not saying one way or another. You all do what you want.
We need to start a channel in the Discord that just says hidden talents and let everybody post their hidden talents.
On my Discord, I have a handmade section.
Oh, do you?
Yep.
You got so many channels. I haven't even been able to go through them all yet.
That's because a lot of people have cool talents. I like to share it.
patina to stand with the rainbow.
Knifed up, me too. But I bet you have talents otherwhere or other places. Ginger Fisher, hello. The singer. Work will do that, especially on a Monday.
Yeah. It's amazing what that'll do to you. I know Maddie's getting ready to go back, aren't you?
Yes, I've actually missed work. I want to go to work. I love my job. Being home got boring day 3.
Yeah.
Staying up late was fun, but I need to do stuff. I was sitting here. I got fatter over the summer.
Yeah, that's been our problem this summer is, like we do stuff and Oliver's a really big outside kid, but not having those few hours in between where he's sitting in front of the computer like doing class and stuff kills me, because that's usually like my time to really sit down and get stuff done. And he's a ball of energy, so I cannot wait to have those. I cannot wait to have those back.
Well, one of my talents is I am awesome with working with people with autism.
Yeah.
And, it's not just autism, it's other things. And so when I can't do that job, like I get
it's
antsy,
awful.
It helps me, but I am so excited to get back.
That's what I miss most about it. There's still, let's see here. So I quit working at the job that I was at the rescue facility like 7 years ago, and I still have 3 or 4 of my old clients that'll message me on Facebook just to tell me how they're doing. And it's just like I love hearing from them. The one kid could probably message me less, but I still love him to death, and he's hilarious. But it was such a rewarding job, but also like crushed me at the same time watching what some of these kids have to go through.
This is the most random thing you've ever said. I think we should end this so Sharif can take a nap.
I must say, Sharif needs to go hit that early morning nap.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see if life allows me.
You're going to go take a nap. You've already tried 3 times today. All right, guys, we're going to end it. I'm going to ship these soonish. Cole gets the Worry Stone and the Lightning Bolt. Joe, I'm going to send you this one with a few patches.
There you go.
Stickers.
Some stickers.
It's going to be cool. Psycho! Just past midnight. Oh, well, happy Tuesday to you. Manila, the Philippines.
That's a dope way of spelling psycho.
Isn't it?
That's very interesting. That would be a great knife name. Like
I was just about to say.
Yeah,
I may feel that as a knife name, man.
Oh man, yeah, that would be a cool knife name for sure.
Tay, if you're down, man, I may steal that for a knife name.
Where did here we go.
Because people rack their brain trying to figure it out, and then once they do, they'll blow their mind.
Let me just rewrite this. Big Red to 10K. Everyone, please share it. Like outside of the YouTube.
Outside of the tubes.
I saw PNW. He's been sharing it on Facebook like every day.
I'm pretty sure he threatened to cut off someone's ear if they didn't go like his.
He actually did. He did. He did.
That made me laugh a little hard, I have to admit.
Hashtag Big Red to 10K. Even if we don't do it by Labor Day to get an Olamic, he still needs 10K. The fact that he's not.
I think he meant coach.
Yeah, thank you. See, that's cool. So you have You have other talents, Mr. Rocky. We need to have you on here one day. Share your story.
I know. I'd love to hear his story. I love hearing about other chefs.
If anybody ever wants to come on when we film, like just for the premieres, not the lives, if you guys want to share your story, message me or Sharif.
Yes,
We're
sir.
going to film Urban tonight, and I think Patty is going to be filmed this week. But if anybody wants to share a story, whether it's a struggle, success, anything, Mental Health Monday, reach out. We're always here. I've been struggling on the Instagram department, but I'm trying. But Sharif is here.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
right. Yeah, thank all of you guys and share your talents with everyone. You've all got something to give.
Yeah, I want to see everybody's talents.
Yes. What's the point? We need to have you on a Wednesday live or a set faction too. But everyone, have a great night or a great day. Hopefully, this was a bit of an.
It's noon here. It's noon here, so it's about lunchtime.
It's 9 here.
You West Coast folk.
West Coast, it's the best coast. But have a good day, everybody, and I'll see you in all the streams tonight, tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Maddie will come watch ours. It's fine. It's okay. I'm used to it. It's all right.
You guys go.
I may go live tomorrow.
I know. We have a weird time for you guys because like it would be like 2 p.m. for ours for you guys.
Yes, and when I start work, it'll be even harder to catch them. But good night, everybody. Good night.
Yeah.
Well, actually, good day. I mean, saying good night. I'm just gonna end it now because I keep trying it out. Justin, Ohio. Hello, and see you later. Bye, everybody.